Welcome to our Let's Play of Be Like a Crow. It's a solo RPG created by Tim Roberts. I will leave a link to his product down below. Check it out, it's amazing. So, first thing you're going to do is create a crow. There are, I believe, 6 crows available where you can choose from. And I took the Carnan Crow. I called him Simon, and we're going to play in the Ravens of the Tower. You will get a map with your purchase. It's free digital download. And what you're going to do is place your nest. Now, this is our nest, and I decided to place it here where it's a bit greener and we're a bit more in the middle of the game. This is our Simon. Now, when you create your crow, you're going to give him some skills: travel, exploration, social interaction, tools and rituals, and combat. You're going to play with normal poker cards, which I have here. It's shuffled, but I will shuffle again. These are just normal standard cards with 2 jokers. He has good tool uses and he's good in searching, and then we get authority in tools and rituals. So all of those gives us authority plus evade, that is from the first level fledgling. And as long as we don't have our first objective done, we need to make a flight check every time we take off or land. If we fail, we get 1 injury. With after 6 injuries, we're done. We're cooked. So, what you're going to do first, we need an objective. In the book, I have a printout here. Prompts that are based on your battle or your map. We have the Ravens of the Tower prompts. And we will find our first objective. We get 6. A fledgling has been kidnapped in the market district. Travel there and try to find them and bring to justice a character who abducted them. Okay. So, Be Like a Crow is a journal game, and basically, I'm going to use you guys as the journal. I will not write the texts in full, but I will have a document next to here so I can make my notes and don't forget things. So when you have these words in the brackets as character here, you will find the same ones back in the book. You have objects, characters, and location. So we're going to need to find A queen of diamonds, a pickpocket mouse. So a pickpocket mouse kidnapped a fledgling in the market district. So it says in the market area or the market district. So I will use this as the borough market down here. So we are making our way down. I will put that a bit up. Okay, so we start flying. Now take off. As long as we didn't finish this objective, we have to make a flight check. The way you're doing these, you use a card. It's a 9. That's not good. So you have to beat a 9, equal to or higher. Our fly is 0 ticks. So basically we need a 9 or higher card. We got a queen. Yes. So we can fly. We can take off. Now let's move to this hex here. You can't see it that great on the camera. I'm sorry for that. So we fly over here, and you have events in flight table in red suits and black suits. We will get a black jack of spades. You fly into low cloud or mist. Make a navigation check. On a failure, you become lost and must take another turn in the current hex. Okay, let's make a navigation check. We have 1 tick on navigate, so we can add a +1. We need to beat a 10. 8. No, we lost. Okay. On a failure, you become lost and must take another turn in the current text. So we can't move on forward. We have to do another flight check. Let's see what we get. A joker. Great. You can use them for different. You can use jokers to automatically win a combat. You can succeed on a skill check, heal 2 injuries, discard a drawn card, and draw again. So pretty powerful. We will keep that. Let me put another flight check. 7 of diamonds is a hostile gull is protecting their territory. Enter combat or make an evade check to avoid them. If you choose to evade, you must travel to a hex immediately to your left or right before taking another turn. He looks pretty powerful and we're still young. Let's try and evade him. So evade, we have no tick, but we have authority. He has an ace. Ace is lowest, and we can use 2 cards and grab the higher. So a 3 and a 6. We evade him, but we have to immediately jump to another hex, which we will gladly do. So let's move forward. Let's travel over the London Bridge. We need to make another flight check or in-flight event. 3 of hearts. You spot something on the ground on the London Bridge. To take it, land and make a use tool check to dislodge it from where it is trapped. If you fail, the object breaks and is unusable. Maybe you know someone who can fix it. Take 2 turns on land before you leave your current hex. Okay, so we have a event that uses a location and an object. So let's figure out what we can see. So the object we can see is 10 of diamonds, a sprig of seaweed from the Thames. Even though it is chewy and tastes disgusting, it has great health benefits. Heal 2 injuries when you eat this one use. Okay, so we need a location, but we are on the London Bridge. Let's see what the game says, but I feel like I will overrule him. A king of diamonds beneath the church altar makes no sense. I say it's on the London Bridge. Okay, is it worth getting that? You can only have 2 objects carried at all. You have no at the moment. So I'm going to put this green cube here. You don't have to take an object, but you can go back and search for it. So we see it, but we leave it at the moment. And let's move to the next text. Let's stay on the bridge or over the bridge. We get a flight event for spades. A tailwind gives you haste. Advance immediately to any adjacent hex. Thank you. So here I'm not quite sure if I'm making a mistake or not. Let me know if you know. I'm going, because I advanced here from the prompt, I'm going to advance one more as my turn and do another flight check. Ace of diamonds. Create your own event or draw again from this table. Let's draw again. 5 of clubs. You spot a congregation of magpies in their nest. You can choose to land and make a befriend check to convince them to assist you in a healing ritual. If you succeed, make a print check with authority to heal 2 injuries. We are not yet injured. So let's just say I'm going to put that in as a red cube. So if we need help for getting 2 injuries fixed, we can go back to Borough Market. So now I'm going over here and we land. So you have to make a flight check. Ooh, a check. That's not good. Also check. Yay. No injuries. Great. So we now at the market, and our objective was a fledgling has been kidnapped in the market district. Travel there and try to find them and bring to justice a pickpocket mouse who abducted them. Let's do a search check. We have 2 ticks. We have to beat an ace. So we do find the mouse and the kidnapped fledgling. So we now go into combat against the mouse. Now give me a second, please. Okay. The mouse has a +0 to attack. He has 1 spot for injuries, and the injuries they inflict is 0. So choose whether to attack with what. We can have peck, claw, or dive bomb. Let's use dive down and use our claws. So draw a card and add the number of ticks from your chosen combat skill to its value. This is your attack score. So we attack. This is another joker. With an ace. Ooh. Should we use the joker? We have 2 at the moment. Let's use the joker. I'm going to overrule the combat, and we free the kidnapped fledgling. We got the pickpocket mouse, thanks to our joker, not to the card. So our first objective is done, and we don't have to do the flight check anymore. Cool. So let's grab a new objective. A 3. A traitor is in your nests. Is in your mists. See if you can find them and hold a trial by ritual with your peers. So that means we have a traitor back in our nest area. For me. So we need a character. The traitor is a 2 of hearts, a town crier. Makes total sense. He has a +1 for 1. So we need to go back. Let's take off and fly over here where we land. So no flight check anymore. We have the first objective. Let's see where we can. A land event. So we have 5 of spades. You fall down a hole. Take 1 injury. Then make a flight check to free yourself. If you fail, you become fatigued. You can leave the hole on your next turn, but your next 2 skill checks are with penalty. Great. So you fall down a hole, take 1 injury. Then make a flight check to free yourself. So still no tick. I need to beat an 8. I still have the joker. It's a queen. So at least you can free yourself. And I would say, let's fly. I have better luck with flying. Let's go here and make a fly event. 9 of hearts. No, sorry. You need to make 2 events when you're on land. So 4 of hearts. The terrain becomes difficult. Make a successful hop check or you become stuck for several hours and take one injury. Our hop is 0 ticks, of course. We have to beat 4 and we get an 8. So now we can start flying. And we get 4 of clubs. A tailwind gives you haste. Advance immediately to an adjacent hex. Like that. Let's go here. I'm trying to get back to the nest. So now we're going to travel. There's the seaweed from the tame. Heal 2 injuries when you eat this. One use. So let's land and look for the object. Now we have to do a search check with penalty in order to find it. So maybe it's lost. We have to beat a 2, but with penalty. A king. 2 kings. Okay. So we get the seaweed. Let's take off again and fly over here. Jack of clubs. You fly into low cloud or mist. Make a navigation check. On a failure, you become lost and must take another turn in the current text. Navigation, we have 1. We have to beat a 7. A 2. No. No, no, no. You become lost and must take another turn in the current text. So we need to do another in-flight event. 7 of hearts. The hostile gull. Do you want to try and get it? He will injure us for 1 if he will get us. We need to win 4 times. That's a lot. Let's try and evade. I'm too scared for Simon. We need to evade with 6, but we have authority 9 and 10. Yeah, we evade and we have to make an immediate move, and our next turn is back in our nest, which we're going to land. Our objective was a traitor. A town crier is in your midst. How did you not see that one? See if you can find them and hold a trial by ritual with your peers. So let's try a search. He has a king. We have 2 ticks. No. So we could not find him. We have to make 2 events on land. 3 of spades. A gravely injured fledgling tells you about a mission they were undertaking. Make a print check to try to save them. You may wish to take on their objective for them. Ooh, okay. Make a preen check to try to save them. Our preen is +1 plus authority. We need to beat an 8. Okay. A 9 and a 2. But we have the 9, plus the 1 is 10. So we save him. You may wish to take on their objective for them. So let's find the objective. A 7. Two of the monarch's councils are fighting for possession of something. It is currently in the hands of character. Pick a side and retrieve it. So what is this object they're fighting over? 5 of hearts, a key to the goal. With these keys, you can access any area of the tower or any other goals in the city. That makes sense. So 2 of the monarch's councils are fighting for possession of the key. It is currently in the hands of character. Queen of clubs, a willy parrot. That makes so much sense. Let me make a note of that. I don't know yet if we will take that on. That was our first event. I have only 1 card left. Let's mix. I want to make another search for the traitor, but I'm not sure. I need to make 2 events on land, and I'm not sure which one comes first. So let's make the event first just to be safe. So that was the last card. 10 of hearts. The weather takes a turn for the worse. If you are indoors, ignore this prompt and draw another. We are in our nest, so let's draw another one because I'm in in the nest. Jack of spades. A gang of gray squirrels or creatures of your choice accost you. You are outnumbered. Make an evade check to escape. Otherwise, they steal 1 object from you and you take 1 injury. No. Okay, evade. A 3. And we have authority with a 7. So they will not take our seaweed from us. So let's do another search. We have to beat a 6. And I have 2 ticks. No, 1 is. Oh. Let's use the joker. Can't believe this. Let's use the joker. We find the traitor. Oh my god. Okay. So we need to hold a trial by ritual. So you can have a dance or sing ritual with authority. And we have a joker. He has 5 and our 2 cards, an 8 and the queen. So we definitely hold a trial. So this was our second objective. So we know a juvenile. I'm going to play the second level soon. We will use the same setup. I still have 1 joker, and I hope to see you in this adventure. Have a nice day. Bye.